Mighty team, here we go, Monday morning, mount escape. So we're going to spend the next couple of weeks looking
This is working the concepts of what I need to put in place before I start escaping. I'm not trying to do the escape from here. This is from a very stationary position. We're just looking at what pieces are on the board in relation to what I need to do to limit his movement, okay? So whatever hand we're using, my left hand is going to come here. Does nothing until it's engaged. I want to be able to push this into my knee, but not my right knee. I want it pushed into my left. So I extend my right leg long. I use my left foot to push into the ground. I'm not trying to bridge. I'm just pushing. And look, I'm turning my hip out. I'm not trying to shrimp out. I'm just rotating my hip. All right, and it elevates one or the other knee. Generally, it'll elevate this knee because I've got enough pressure on here to not let that foot come up. All right, so I'm pushing here to keep this down to open this knee. Okay, so square, frame, and I'm pushing. All right, I'm rotating my hip here. And that gives me enough space to look at options, but we're not doing the escape, we're just looking at what my hands do and how they function and how my body needs to move to elicit that reaction. So if I don't have enough pressure here and I turn on the side, that gives the option of which side he can step up on. He can keep the weight on the side there, or Shane can step up with that leg.
Fuck, can I?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a back take. We did this last week, right? So when I turn onto my hip, I'm pushing down. Look, and I'm just keeping him as far away from the mount as I can. And it makes his back attack a lot less effective. That stiff arm here, right? Danger points. What I have to be concerned about is if they push his elbow across the body. Oh no, and now he starts coming up the back. So I'm grabbing and locking and keeping that super tight. I use my left leg to keep the tension on, and that elbow is pushing in. Right? I'm not opened up as a frame. I'm locking in here. All right? So once I hit that hip, I bring my right hand in, and the goal is to get it on the inside. All right? I can't just bring it in. I'm going to have to push and then get in on it. All right? I don't want to have this leg off the ground. It just gives them too many options. I bring it on the inside. So as I turn, boom, boom, now I'm on the hip, right? And I'm pushing on the hip. I want that hip bone back, okay? And all we're gonna do from here is Shane's gonna drive forward, and you wanna feel that tension and pressure load up on that hip. You should be able to keep that there for a little bit, right? I want us to stress test it, that's all. And we're gonna do both sides. One, frame, elbow, long, push. Right, that structure in our arm should be good enough to keep them back for a little bit. All right, let's put it under a bit of stress now. I'm not after the big bridges and escapes. I just want to see how we can manage those hips at the beginning. Then we're going to add more stuff to it. Cool, give us